Yo, what's poppin'? You know what it is. This is Aiden and Cooper's Movie Castle dash come on in exclamation point. And my name is Aiden,
And I'm Cooper.
and we're here to talk about. Well, damn it, we're here to talk about movies. We love them. Do you love them?
They're okay.
Fuck you. I love how they move.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Okay. All right. We got so much fucking shit to talk to, so I can't even joke about that, Cooper. I will
true.
fucking kill you.
We have a guest here, though. It is Marvel Studios' announcement.
Oh, beautiful.
This is playing live while we talk.
Well, give a little description of what's happening here.
This is, I believe, an announcement for the movie Avengers Doomsday,
Oh,
which comes out next.
I
Does
think
it
I've
come out
read that
next
somewhere.
Spring,
Yeah,
May, next spring, I believe.
something like that.
And they have a thing on their YouTube that's been going for about 2 hours where they show the chairs of the actors one by one. Every 10 to 15 minutes, they show a different chair. So they started with Chris Hemsworth and went to Vanessa Kirby. And I've just tuned in every now and then. And right now, it's on Joseph Quinn. And we'll see what they do next. And maybe if they play like a trailer or have a cool announcement, we'll catch it live.
Oh wow, that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Is it slowly moving, or is it just a slideshow?
It slowly moves. Here, if you want to look at the screen.
Yeah, I'll look at the
I
screen.
You can see the other chairs in the background.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's kind of classy. That's kind of a classy move.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though, because we know all these people.
They've shown a lot of people. They've shown everyone from Anthony Mackie to Chris Hemsworth to the guy that played Namor. I don't know why he's in this movie. Shang-Chi.
That's his name. Yeah.
Whatever that actor's name is, I can't remember.
Simu Liu.
Simu Liu, you're right. And right now we're on Joseph Quinn.
He
very
plays
great.
plays Fireman.
He plays the Human Torch. That's his name.
Fucking dork.
Mm-hmm.
You know Fireman's name?
The fireman.
Yeah, you know Fireman's name?
It's like the strippers.
No, not
the fireman strippers. You know.
No. So I said fireman, and you went before the people that save our lives. They risk their lives and their skin and their organs and their face to save us. You went to the strippers.
They saved me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, Avengers Doomsday,
Yeah, I
obviously
love it.
directed by the Russo brothers.
Oh, some of the
Who
great artists.
Have a movie that came out this month. I haven't seen it, but you have, so I want you to tell me about it.
Why haven't you seen it?
I've been really busy making your short film.
Fuck off. Well, I'm making also my short film, so what's your excuse?
I was in Texas for a while. And
All
just
right,
couldn't see
yeah,
it,
there you go. There you go. So the Electric State is a pretty well-renowned kind of totemic work from the Russo brothers of Avengers fame and Community fame and the Gray Man fame. This is along the lines of the Gray Man. So I would like to go through their filmography after Avengers. They said, "All right, we did it. We're the kings of the world. We made the highest grossing movie of all time." Until James Cameron fucking shoved his cock into them, and then
They are still the highest-grossing directors of all time, though.
yeah, that's true. And so then they're like, all right, we are the next Spielberg. We are storytellers. We're innovators. Let's go fuck some shit up, right? Right? And then
Yeah.
they like high-fived a lot, and then they are like, let's do it. And then they made fucking Cherry.
Have you seen that?
I have not seen it. Have you
I
seen
haven't
it?
either, no.
It's a Vietnam vet movie starring Tom Holland
Yes.
about PTSD on the Apple TV streaming service. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've heard it's not good.
I haven't heard it's good either, so
And then after that, they did a little thing called Gray Man, I believe, is the next
2022's
film.
Gray Man.
Starring the first film starring Ryan Gosling in a long time at the time. Also starring Chris Evans, correct?
Yes.
And Ana de Armas.
Yes,
and
she's in that as well.
the kid from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Julia Butters.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie is ass.
It is.
So fucking boring. And
We're so
lifeless.
lucky that Ryan Gosling had Barbie the next year to redeem himself.
Yes, absolutely. And that movie cost an insane amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had they did the television show Citadel for Amazon, which I've heard is awful, but it's a television program, so I have not seen it. because that's not what we do here, even though we're going to talk about a television show later on in this episode.
We will. We might even talk about more than one. I have some things to talk about.
Holy hell. Okay. And then now this. They've produced some other stuff in between, but this is their next statement as artists, and this is an adaptation of a graphic novel that is largely dialogueless and mostly an art thing, from what I can understand.
Let me ask you a couple of questions regarding their career.
Have
Have you seen the Community episodes they've done?
I have seen the Community episodes they've done.
Okay, cool.
They are solid, good.
They are. It's my favorite sitcom. Did you know that?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of fucking sense. I need to watch the whole thing still.
I would say watch the first 3 seasons, skip 4, watch season 5.
What happens before?
It's the gas leak year. Dan Harmon leaves. He's not on it. He got fired.
Oh, hell. Did he say
And
some nasty stuff?
I don't think it did. That show was just always on the brink of being canceled every
Copy.
season. And that season's bad. It's
All
It's a
right.
bad season of television.
I'll do
What
that.
is your favorite Russo brothers movie, though? I've seen the 4 that they did for Marvel. What did they do before Marvel?
They did an indie movie. I don't know what it was, and it seemed like it was bad from reception. I've looked around.
How
but-
would you rank the 4 MCU movies they've done?
All right. So
Not to deviate from talking
So
about
they've
the
done
Electric
2
State. We'll get
Captain
to it.
Americas and 2 Avengers.
Yeah.
So I would say number 1, Infinity War.
It's the right answer.
Number 2, maybe Endgame.
Okay. I would do Winter Soldier in 2.
That's the other option. And then I don't like Civil War.
Yeah. So you do Winter Soldier in 3?
Yeah, 3 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think Endgame's like, because here's the thing with these silly guys.
Mm-hmm.
They are excellent showrunners. They are excellent at taking disparate ideas and managing them and giving them some personality. And yeah, just taking these ideas and sanding them down and making something that works. And they're orchestrators. They're not super great about their own creative ideas, I think. And so that's why they were the perfect people for their Avengers movie, just because they were able to sit in a boardroom and be like, we have all these fucking pieces, everybody pitch some shit, we're going to choose the right pitches. And what they did there is really, really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating how bad they are at anything else.
Yeah.
Really interesting. And the Electric State has cost $320 million. And this is a little bit inflated from regular movies that aren't on Netflix because they have to pay their actors quite a bit more because they don't get back ends of the profits.
Yeah.
But still, that is ludicrous.
Yes.
Ludicrous amount of money.
Ludacris is not in this movie, but yeah.
if they want a ludicrous, it would be even more ludicrous amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a crazy movie because they're taking like a source material that is kind of melancholic and sad and strange, and they're putting it in their twisted little Guardians of the Galaxy Avengers little prism, and it's quite poor.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Millie Bobby Brown. And
Netflix
she's blonde.
fame, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown on Netflix, and Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and we got Chris Pratt. He's doing a little Han Solo thing with an abysmal haircut, and Woody Harrelson plays. Do you know?
He plays Mr. Peanut.
He plays Mr. Peanut, the leader of the robot
Mr.
revolution,
Peanuts.
who gets put into robot internment camps in the desert, which I thought was tasteful.
Oh.
Oh. So this is about a young woman whose brother is a genius man, but then he gets in a car accident and he fucking dies. And then, but then a little robot comes, and the little robot is like his favorite character, but he seems to have the noggin of her brother. What the heck?
What the hell?
What the hell? And then they have to go on this grand journey, and they pick up Han Solo, and then they go, and he has a really fucking funny robot that's voiced by Anthony Mackie, and sometimes he's really big, and sometimes he's really small. And it's just incredible how little this movie works. It's always patronizing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always just really stupid.
Yeah.
and really boring. There's one part where they have these little robot drones that people are wearing their like the Apple Pro headsets or whatever, like kind of in Ready Player One vibes. And then their little drone guys, they have this little kind of cone head, and then at the end of the cone, you see this little video screen of the people. Oh shit, we're hearing something live. We're hearing a little bit of sound. What is so now is it gonna go to the next chair?
It's gonna go to the next chair.
Okay, all right. Should we?
Thank you, Marvel.
Should I keep talking or should we wait for the next chair?
Wait,
shit,
we're almost there.
Oh holy fuck! All right, who's next? David
Harbour.
Of Thunderbolts.
Oh my God.
Of Thunderbolts. Little asterisks at the end of Thunderbolts.
Don't you love this? Don't you think this is adorable?
This is adorable. This is really sweet. And we have.
Are they gonna do this all day? Like, how many people are in this movie? I know there's a lot of people, but like, I've been
going
looking
to extras.
I've been looking at the cesspool that is the live chat for this, and everyone's like, Andrew Garfield, Andrew Garfield, Andrew Garfield. And I'm like, I don't think that's how. I don't know. Maybe. The Beast is in this movie.
Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast, yeah, he's in this movie.
Oh,
No, the guy
cool.
that plays Beast, the one from the original X-Men movies.
Oh, the one from the Marvels?
Kelsey Grammer, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Kelsey
Yeah.
Grammer.
Yeah.
Frasier.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Badass Frasier's in this. What was I saying about the damn robot movie?
You were just saying it was bad.
I think I was right. That's bad. Oh, yeah. So they have these cone heads, these little drones, and there's one part where there's an elevator shaft and it opens up and it's all ominous and stuff like that, and then steps out the drone, but it's got like a fucking little picture of Giancarlo Esposito in it. And it looked like a fucking shit post. It looked like a Breaking Bad meme. It was really fucking. It was
so
really funny. But this is it's a little bit of a cesspool of '90s nostalgia because it's an alternate universe, 1994. But it has one of the great Wonderwall drops of all time.
Oh yeah.
You know that famous part of Westworld where they do the paint it black, but they make it orchestrated and badass.
I do not.
Well, I bet you could picture it.
Mm-hmm.
They do that for Wonderwall at the end, an emotional scene, and it took me like 30 seconds to realize they were doing Wonderwall, and I have no clue why they did Wonderwall there. It was awesome. Did they not know that that's like the meme? Like that's like the overplayed song. Like that's a joke at this point.
No, they don't know.
That's incredible. That's just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad film.
Bad film. One day I will watch it. I will watch it one day, but I just need to get myself to that point, you know.
Yeah, self-hatred.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, I love this shit. I love just like tuning into a big, huge disaster and just kind of like processing it. I love that shit so much.
I mean, here's the thing with like watching movies like that right now is that like this semester is hard and like I just can't put myself through it, and I need like the summer to happen so that I can be like, oh yeah, I can handle this right now.
I need these as distractions, you know.
Yeah.
I need these to take my mind off the errors of my ways. What do you want to talk about next, babe?
Well, on the Netflix conversation, I guess you want to move to adolescence then?
Oh, similar. Yeah, I want to hear your takes about adolescence. Do you want to describe what adolescence is?
Adolescence is a 4-part miniseries that has taken the internet by storm. Two shows are taking the internet by storm right now, and it's Severance and this.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe Invincible if you're on that side of things.
Yeah, if you're a loser.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
They're like kid shows.
Yeah. So this is kind of a study of a 13-year-old boy who murders a girl in his class.
We don't know that he murdered her.
We don't know for sure. And
he seemed chill.
It's looking at it from different perspectives. There's some cops, there's parents, child psychologist.
But what's so fucking badass about this?
What everyone is losing their mind about this is that it's one shot. All these episodes, these hour-long episodes, are done in one take.
That can't be.
I don't know, man. I've seen. hey, look. I've seen Rope. I've seen Climax. I've seen Birdman.
Well, Birdman's not really one take. Is Climax really one take? It probably does some funny cuts, right?
I haven't seen it in a while, but I know most of it is one take.
Right, yeah.
At least an hour of it is one take.
That's fucking badass.
But what else?
Yeah.
1917 is one take for
Yeah.
the most part?
Yeah, that one does some funny cuts too, but
It does.
this is really impressive because they do not have any funny cuts. They make that their mission, and they do crazy shit like strapping it to a car and then taking it off the car and then putting a drone on it and
Yeah.
then all that kind of stuff, going through windows.
It's very seamless.
It's so impressive.
It is impressive, but this is like where my hot take is I don't understand why they felt they need to do that, other than to be like,
Ooh.
check us out.
I do think that's often a criticism of one take stuff, which I sometimes because like stuff like 1917 is just people jerking off about how
It
they
really
did
is.
that.
But with climax or rope, it's used to create tension, you know?
You don't think this is?
I think the only time it ever does it for me is in the second episode, where they are walking through this school and it feels like they're going through hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I ever felt that it was like necessary or needed, and I think that it would work and function just as much the same without it on the other episodes.
I guess I think my pitch for it, especially in the first episode, is like the seamless like transition between the different parties, and just
Yeah.
like this feeling of like this is a normal day for so many people's lives, and then the worst day of all time for these people's lives,
Mhm.
and that kind of intersection I think is so interesting, and it just feels like you're a ghost, a little observer, who's always in the right place.
Yeah.
And I do think the pacing of it is really amazing, and I think that's a big part of it. And also, there's just a little goblin part of my brain that just loves to watch that stuff. But I do think it has more meaning than most one-take things. And I think, like, especially in the third episode and the fourth episode, by the time I got kind of used to it, it was like I really didn't think about it that much. They do a really good job of changing compositions enough and seamlessly that I don't really like clock it, I guess.
I kind of feel the opposite way about the third episode.
Really?
I found it very distracting, and I found it like it wasn't keeping my attention in the third episode.
Oh my god.
Because it's mostly just people in a room talking, and I was just like, okay, I don't
Where's
know.
Family Guy? Where's Subway Surfers?
It just wasn't working for me. You know, it wasn't doing anything to push the, I don't know, tension in the story forward for me.
Did you notice how the kid was kind of had a couple screws loose?
I did.
Did you notice that he had like a strange relationship with women?
I did.
So why were you not like interested in his plight?
That's not what I said. I'm not interested in the filmmaking's plight in the third episode.
Interesting. So I felt the performances were fucking crazy in the third episode. So I was always
I'm not
locked in.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think the one shot stuff like was taking me out of it in the third episode. You know,
I think
like
you
it just
hate,
wasn't doing
I
anything.
think you
for
hate
me.
cinema. I think you hate fun. I think you hate craft.
You think so?
Yeah, is this true?
No.
Interesting.
I was just hyping up climax and rope to you.
So, so you're a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty
seen
cool
Climax?
movies. I have seen Climax. You know what I thought?
What?
I thought it sucked ass.
You thought it sucked ass?
Yeah, but I saw that like a long, long time ago. Do you want to know the story behind that?
Go ahead.
So I worked at Savers. You may have
Yeah.
heard of it. And there's this guy, and he was bald, and he was a lot older than me, and he's a fucking pervert.
Was he Gaspering away?
No, he wasn't. No, he's so sick. I heard this film called Climax. I think it's pretty badass, Aiden. You should check it out. It's my favorite film. That'd be so sick. Is that how he sounds?
No, that sounded like Steve Carell's Dracula.
It's whatever. It probably sounds like it. It's whatever. And then, so he just goes up to me, and he's like, you know, my fucking favorite movie is this fucking Climax. I was like,
That's so funny.
I'm
You
like,
sure
what
it wasn't him?
fuck? Yeah, maybe it was. I'm not sure. But it's just, like he's divorced dad energy,
Right.
but like he fucking smokes pot and crack, like that kind of vibe. And he talked to me about like naked wrestling and shit, and then so I was just like, what the fucking shit is this Climax? Am I just gonna watch like a dude like jerk off onto the camera or some shit?
No.
And then I looked it up and I was, it's an A24 movie, and I watched that shit like a little bit later, and I'm like, what the heck?
It's a fucko weird movie though. I think you would like it.
I think I would like it now if I watched it again, because I like this shit a lot more now. But it was among the first like big boy movies I watched.
Right.
So I was just like,
Have you
this is
seen
nothing.
Have you seen any of his other movies?
No, I have. That's the thing, is like for his movies, I don't know if you know this, they're a little bit depraved and not a feel good film. So I have to be really in the mood. He's irreversible, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta be in the irreversible mood, which I think if I ever get into the mood of irreversible, I should be put on a watch list.
Funny.
Have you seen Irreversible?
I haven't, but I think one day I need to come on mic and talk about the movie Love.
Oh, I would
There's
love to see the movie Love.
2015's Love. But today's not the day.
As
for
a
me to
fellow
talk about
pervert, I
Love.
need to see that movie.
Vortex is you should check out Vortex though. That one's not too depraved. It's just sad.
Yeah, I'm fine with depraved. I just want to give it the time of day. You know. Same thing with like I really want to see like Into the Void and shit like that. but I just want to be able to lock the fuck in and just have a
Right.
transcendent experience with that kind of stuff.
I get that.
Have you seen Into the Void?
I haven't seen that one. That's one that's really hard to find.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So maybe all right. There were a couple times where I was like, "This is the night," and then I didn't. So I might not have been able to find it.
Mhm.
What a shame. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the TV show
Oh,
Adolescence.
the TV show Adolescence.
What is your favorite episode?
Oh, I think I kind of really like them all. I think my least favorite is the second one, which is strange because it's the most oppressive, I think,
Mhm.
and it has a lot going on. But that one felt the most like exposition-y, I guess.
Yeah.
And shoe leather. Like I thought the first one was fascinating. I thought the third one was pretty incredible. I really loved the psychiatrist or the whatever her title was.
Yeah.
I thought she was fascinating,
Mhm.
and how she was playing with him. I think it was so fucking smart, and I think the ending in that episode's incredible. And then I think the fourth one is such an interesting way to end it, and
Yeah.
ballsy and cool, and really sad, really fucking sad. What was your favorite moment of the show?
Well, that's a hard question
'Cause
because it's
I've
not a
got-
fun show.
I've got one.
You got
the
one?
one that broke my heart the most is at the end of the first episode, when Daddy has lost a good chunk of his hope,
Mhm.
and then he's got his head in his hands, and then Son like reaches out to him, and then he turns away, and it's just like, that part was I thought was amazing and worth all of it. I don't know. I really loved that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fourth episode is my favorite. I don't
You loved
know.
when they called them the women bitches.
Do I?
Yeah, you loved that part, I bet.
Wait. It's happening again.
Oh fuck! What's gonna? This is great content. Okay, the camera's gonna move, so
You
it
can't
just
really
cuts
hear
it.
it through the microphone.
So it just cuts it. So is it? It's doing like music.
Yeah,
Oh, is this Wakanda type beat?
it might be.
All right, move the camera now. We can't have this much dead air. Come on now. Here it comes. Who the fuck is it? Winston Duke.
Winston Duke.
I met him. I hugged him. Do you know about this?
I don't know about this. You haven't told me about this.
I went to Sundance and watched 9 Days.
Yeah.
You know about 9 Days?
I don't.
It's pretty good. It's got Zazie Beetz and Forky's in it,
Oh yeah.
and it's pretty good. But then afterwards, I went up to this dude, and I was like, I fucking love you and us. I think you're like an amazing part of us. I love you and all this shit. And then he was like, you a Marvel kid? And I was like, kinda. And he's like, I bet you're a fucking Marvel kid. And then he was like, oh yeah, I bet you love Black Panther. I love you, love the
That's
comics
so
stuff."
weird because you were like, I love you and us. Like,
Yeah.
I think that, like, why?
I don't know. He's great in Black Panther.
Yeah,
And then
I'm not
he gave me a hug. I think he was just like, right now I'd like this moment to be a moment where I meet a kid that really loves the Marvels, and that me being in this big blockbuster means a lot to this kid. And then I'm gonna hug him and I'm gonna talk about that. And I was perfectly fine to do so. He's a very tall man.
He looks like it.
He's
Yeah.
a good hugger.
I'm sure.
Good man. I'd like to see him on more shit. I think
Did
it's
you like that tribal beat though that they were playing?
I think it's wonderful. Yeah, I love the tribal beat. Is there anything else you want to talk about Adolescence? I think everyone's going to talk about Adolescence.
I just think the fourth episode's really great. That's my favorite one.
You love the paint.
What was that?
You love it when he throws the paint?
Yeah, I
That
do.
part's sick as fuck.
Yeah, I just thought that was the most fascinating part. Is this like this look at the consequences of what all is happening?
Yeah.
You know, and how they navigate that. When they go into the car, like that's a cool scene.
Them trying to have a good day.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
I want to know what picture they were gonna go see.
I did too. We're that kind of broken. Do you do this where someone tells a story and then offhandedly they're like, yeah, and then I saw a movie and I stop the fucking presses. What movie did he see?
Well, I
Come on
kind of
now.
do that when people are like, oh yeah, I did this and this, and I'm like, well, where'd you go for dinner? You know.
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
you say that. You don't say movie?
I might ask a movie if they bring up a movie. I mean, I'm more inclined
need
to.
know. I need to know what movie they saw, even if it's like an old ass story. And they're like, I don't fucking know what movie I saw. What the hell are you thinking? It was like 2012. I gotta know. I gotta know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a cool little show. I like it a lot more than you do. I think.
You do.
Bummer.
Mhm.
Did you know that the dad, writes it and produces it too?
I didn't know that. No.
Pretty cool. Cool guy. I think he's amazing in this show.
Mhm.
I don't know.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. What do you want to talk about next?
Let's talk about.
You want to do Mickey?
Yeah, we're gonna Mickey.
Mickey's probably the biggest one that we have to talk about.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a little guy named Bong Joon-ho's new film. coming from the great company Warner Brothers, who've done nothing wrong, and haven't delayed this film to infinity and disrespected it and not marketed it and shit.
It's true.
And it's a bomb, so it's not worth talking about. Let's move on.
Yep.
This film stars Robert Pattinson, known for the Batman.
And it also stars Robert Pattinson,
Known
for A Good Time.
Oh.
Yeah, known for A Good Time.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's what got him the role. Did you know that?
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Bong saw
Bong.
Good Time and was like, that's my guy.
Bong's so fucking real.
Yeah.
He's so sick. That guy's the cutest motherfucker alive.
Mhm.
I love him so much. And it stars Mark Ruffalo as a Trump, Elon Musk friend and foe, and Toni Collette as wife,
Stephen Yeun.
and Stephen Yeun, and who's the name of the lady? I forgot her name.
I can't remember her name.
She's wonderful.
Yes.
And then it is a film about clones. It's about a guy who signs up to a capitalistic hellscape thing on a ship going to a new planet, new ice planet, friend, and he signs up to be what do they call him?
An Expendable.
An expendable.
Yeah, the movie Expendables with Stallone and all those guys.
That'd be so funny if he was like, I thought I was signing up to be with my boys.
That
Mel,
was
where's
gonna
Mel
be an
Gibson?
Expendables 5. Like, what's going on, you know?
Where's Arnie? How many of those films have you seen?
None.
I've seen the fourth one only.
That's funny.
It was actually pretty bad, I
Yeah?
thought. Yeah. And this film is a very controversial film. A lot of people don't think it works at all. A lot of people love it.
Mhm.
I think most people are kind of in between. I think most people are like,
Yeah.
parts of it fuck, and parts of it really don't work for me.
Yeah. I was worried about this movie because I'm not like a big fan of Okja.
Mhm.
I don't think the humor just doesn't work for me there.
Yeah.
And this felt very Okja from the trailers, and I'm glad that it was not for me.
Really, I do think it's pretty Okja.
I mean, it is, but I don't know. It just worked this time around, so maybe I need to rewatch Okja. Maybe I'd appreciate it more.
I did like Okja. I watched
saw
it the
that,
first time.
yeah.
I did like Okja.
Have you? How many of his movies? You haven't seen like Memories of Murder
I
or
haven't seen-
Mother, have you?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking asshole. I know. I got so many blind spots.
That's
it's
my guy.
ridiculous.
That's my guy. I've seen all of his movies.
Yeah, he's so sick. I need to see them all.
Hmm.
But I do love everyone that I've seen, and this one I thought was really, really funny.
Yeah.
I don't think it didn't do anything for me. Like, I'm not gonna be thinking about it like I would Parasite or anything like that.
I don't think that's the point either.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It felt
And
like more of a solve for people that have similar worldviews. Like, just
Yeah.
a nice time for them.
I mean, that's the movie's biggest fault is that it's following a Parasite, and this
Yeah.
happens, once or twice a decade where we get, a monumental film, and the person has to make the filmmaker has to make another movie,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not going to be,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be Parasite.
Absolutely.
And same thing's gonna happen with the Daniels in however many years, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's just he's going for a fascinating tone,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't work for a lot of people, but it mostly all worked for me.
Yeah, I
But-
thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was funnier. I think I find it funny more than most people do.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I was cackling for a lot of this, but it's also kind of our sense of humor a little bit.
Yeah,
Kind of the absurdist. It's a little dry sometimes. A little
some throw up in
over-exaggerated.
there. I like
Some
that.
throw up.
I'm a
Yeah,
big
you do like
fan
that.
of that.
I mean,
gross
that
stuff.
scene is incredible. The dinner scene is phenomenal.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I've seen people like not vibe with Toni Collette or Mark Ruffalo. Do you like them in
Of
this?
course, I liked them.
I thought they were great.
They're amazing.
I think Toni Collette's thing with like condiments is so goddamn
I
funny. and
love
it's
the
so
sauces.
weird,
So good.
and I don't know. I just love that. That's such a unique thing, and I've never seen that before.
Every single time she said that shit, I laughed.
Yeah,
It was so awesome because I always forget about it, like just before she says it again.
because it's such a nothing thing, and it's like really not that important at the end of the
Mhm.
day. But every time it's brought up, I'm just like, what? You
It's
know?
just rich people shit. It's just it struck me as very true. I loved it, and I think that Mark Ruffalo is doing the perfect amount of Trump, like
Yeah.
some great mannerisms and stuff like that. But
It's
he's
not
also
quite to the level of Sebastian Stan, but it's
no,
like
it isn't.
dialed down 2 levels.
Right. If it was purely an impression of Trump, it would be a little bit worse, I think. But the way that he's combining different people and stuff like that, and just having fun with it, it's a very much like Poor Things performance. It's in that register, and I just love that shit so much. I eat that shit up. And Mark Ruffalo is just a fucking real one. You see the shit about No Other Land?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, all right. I'm about to ruin your fucking day.
Oh God.
The guy that directed. Well, so there are two directors of No Other Land. One of them tweeted out the other day and said, the other guy just got lynched and beaten to between an inch of his life by a whole bunch of people. And then when he got a ambulance called on him, they took the ambulance, and he's been yet to be seen again.
What does that have to do with Mark Ruffalo?
Well, Mark Ruffalo was like one of the only people, like celebrities, that were like was in the comments, and it was like, film is political. This cannot stand. An Oscar-winning director, this cannot happen. People need to be speaking out about this shit. Like, have a full-on paragraph with like spelling errors and stuff like that. Like, not fucking PR'd at all. People are so scared of talking about any of that shit. And Mark Ruffalo has always been like at the forefront of any sort of movement like that when it has to do with like something that he is intertwined with, I guess. He doesn't wait for other people to jump on it before he feels it's safe. He seems super genuine and sweet, and I think his worldview is very much reflected in his sillier performances where he's like playing up masculinity and shit like that. I just think he's delightful. I really loved him.
So real for that. What a guy.
He is so real.
You think we'll see him in this this announcement that's playing?
Oh, I'm sure we will. Has he not been seen yet?
No.
He's got to be in it, right?
He was in the concept art.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be real.
They said it's not real, but do we trust them? I don't trust them. I don't trust them for anything.
People seem panicked about it.
About it not being real?
No, about it being real. You know, like when it first dropped, people seemed pretty panicked.
Why do they not like? Oh, like just people. Yeah, they did take it down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. It'd be pretty funny if it was real. What do you think about the creatures in this? They're pretty okja.
Yeah, they are pretty okja. It's the most okja
like
part
them.
of the movie.
They're
I do
called
like
creepers.
them.
Do you think Bong Joon-ho knows about Minecraft?
No, I don't think he does.
I think he probably heard tell.
I think he will though.
But yeah, I mean, Bong's such a real one. He's probably gonna see the Minecraft movie, and he'll learn about it through there.
But doesn't he gets up at like 5 a.m. every day and just like watches a movie and then he just goes to work?
Yeah,
What
I
a
think
guy.
so.
God.
He's so sick. He's so
God
fucking
damn.
sick. God damn it.
I don't know if I could do like.
be friends with
I don't know
this.
if I mean that's kind of what I do in the summer, but I don't do it at 5 in the a.m. You know, I think it's a little early for me.
Maybe we'll get there. As we age, I think people get a lot more comfortable with waking up early and tucking on in earlier as
Right,
well.
it's like how my mom wakes up at 5 a.m. to work out, but I'm just like
Exactly.
Criterion.
Yeah, exactly. What else do you want to talk about Mickey 17?
Rob's good. Is this what would you
Rob's
say
really
is your
good.
favorite Rob performance?
It might be this.
Might be this.
Might be this.
I
He's
guess
so
this
fucking
is
funny.
probably my top 5. I don't know. That Lighthouse Good Time combo
Lighthouse
is like
amazing.
Those two are really great.
No, they are really great.
Have you seen Cosmopolis?
No, I haven't.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, I do know about
The
that.
Cronenberg movie?
I need to see that shit.
Yeah.
I need to see a lot more Cronenberg.
That's like a weird movie that like Lucy has seen, but I haven't.
What?
Yeah. She's
Is
like,
it-
you got to check out Cosmopolis. And I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Is it because of the love of the Pat? Or,
Yes, yeah.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Lucy, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Girl-
You up on
girlfriend of the
Lucy?
I very much am.
I love to hear it. I think this is a great love story. I think it's a wonderful story about like accepting all different parts of the person, and I love how like kinky and strange it is for a good chunk of it, and how game she is.
Mhm.
I think it's wonderful. A lot of people talked about the disposable black girlfriend in movies, and people have been rejoicing about this being like an example of not that. I guess. It would be so easy for them to switch to the other girl and stuff like that, but she is always game and always like on the level of Pattinson in this movie, and I thought that was really cool. And I can't really think of a lot of movies at this scale that are like that, like with just this level of compatibility between the partners, and she's such a big part of all the decisions being made, and she's really never hidden from the fact of this being them having two of them. Like the second that she meets 18, they're fucking patty caking.
Is this a positive threesome movie?
Holy fuck.
I don't know. They kind of start. It never gets to that point though.
They never suck and fuck, but they get real close and it's awesome. But I think you might be right. I think you could be right. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites of the year. Don't think I'm going to be thinking about it that often. Oh, shit. The chairs. Is this our best episode yet? I love this framework. I really love this framework. Okay, well, what's going to happen? What vibe is this music? It's so wonderful because MCU is known for having their iconic themes and soundtracks, so we can immediately know if it's Ant-Man or whatever the hell.
They did do Ant-Man, and it was a small chair. They panned down to a small ass chair.
Oh, that's so sweet. Who do we got?
We have a Hannah John Kamen. Oh, this is the lady that plays Ghost.
Oh, the great character Ghost.
So she's not dying in Thunder. This is like spoiling Thunderbolts.
It absolutely
Bob
is.
is in this.
Wyatt Russell's in this.
Wyatt Russell. They already did Wyatt Russell.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, Florence Pugh. Has Florence Pugh shown up?
Yes.
So then, yeah.
Sebastian Stan was in this as well. I thought he was gonna die in that movie for sure.
Yeah, that made a lot of sense. So now, maybe they'll be like Force Ghosts or something. I don't know.
I'm wondering if the end of that movie will go directly into this movie or something.
Maybe. That's so strange. All right, whatever.
No Tom Holland yet.
No Tom Holland yet.
No Downey.
No Downey. I mean, Downey is probably going to be one of the last ones, I would imagine.
Yeah, Downey Evans.
What if they had a chair that said "and," and then the next one was from Downey Jr.
Who's And? They haven't done Wong yet either.
Who's "and"?
Who the fuck is And?
Yo, everyone hit up "and." We got to figure out who the fuck this "and" guy is.
All right, Mickey 17 rocks. Please go support it. It's still in theaters, I think.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to talk about next? Tell me about the Sadie Sink movie.
Oh, yeah, all right, I forgot about that one. It's a film called Odessa, and it was released by the Walt Disney Corporation under the Searchlight Pictures brand on Hulu just a week ago, and I don't think many people know it exists at all. It's a $3 million sci-fi rock opera, post-apocalyptic something or another, which is
Premiered at
fucking impressive.
It's premiered at South by. Did not see it.
I wonder why.
There were posters everywhere, and I said, okay.
Okay, yeah. But the fact this was made for $3 million is fucking crazy. I don't know how they did it.
Mhm.
It's pretty incredible. And Nowhere was made for $7 million. And Nowhere is a film about sex workers in New York.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's really impressive. And some of it doesn't look very good. If this movie was made in the 80s, I'd probably fucking love it just because of, like, it would have so many, like, miniatures and fun sets, and the camp of it would be for a lot more fun. It would be kind of have that Logan's Run, even though that's the 70s, kind of energy of, like, this kind of sucks, but it's so gorgeous and really, like, endearing.
Mhm.
Right now it is endearing, but it usually looks not great. But it's a film about a young woman who has a prophecy about her that she is the seventh son, even though she's a lady. Their dad says, "Pecker or not, you're the seventh son," which I thought was excellent. I watched it with my mother,
Yeah.
and she was kind of half watching and playing Stardew Valley on her Nintendo Switch brand of systems, and so I was like, I laughed at that line. She was like, "Why do you laugh at that line?" And then she was like, he just said, like it or not, you're the seventh son. And I was like, "No, Mom. He said pecker or not." She's like, "No fucking way, she's pecker. You're pulling my leg, you damn son." And then we run it back, and she's like, "Why the fuck did he say pecker?"
It's funny.
But yeah, so then her daddy is a rambler, which is what they call just like fucking Llewyn Davises of the world that just go around with a little guitar and do their thing on the road, folk heroes or whatnot. And he left and then died, and then they sent back just a coffin with a six string in there, which is so
Wow.
badass.
Yeah.
They buried the six string. They're like, "Fuck that six string." And then Mommy dies, and then she burns Mommy in a house, in her farmhouse, where they're dirt farmers because they have plasma in the dirt, and they're dirt farmers. And then and so then she digs up the six string, and she's like, "I'm gonna sing this fucking song that's gonna change the damn world, all right?" And then she goes, and then she gets her damn six string stolen like a fool. You hate to see it. So she has to go to big city, and they have a Trump figure again that's like who has taken advantage of all the systems and is hypnotizing people with their crazy television persona. And he has like a little American Idol star type thing, but if he just kidnaps random people and then like kills them if they're not sick as fuck, and they choose the one or whatever. So and then if they're assholes, they give them like facelifts and make them look like those like Mew kind of memes or whatever with the fucking cheekbones.
Uglies.
Yeah, the ugly. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then she meets it's amazing because she is a lesbian woman who meets a gay man, and they fall in love and fuck.
Oh wow.
It's they're so coded as lesbian gay. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got this super buzzed hair with bright blue hair, and he wears like a little veil around, and does sexy like gyrations and dances and stuff like that. She falls for him, and then they have this unlikely romance, and then she's got to fight the system, doesn't she? And it's got a shit ton of songs, and most of them are kind of country twang, and there's a couple pop ballads. And it was fascinating. I kind of found it a little endearing, and my mom was like, "Yeah, fucking A." That was like some original shit. Like I kind of liked that. It kind of sucked sometimes, but I'd rather watch those than like regurgitated slop or whatever. And I was
Right.
like, "Fucking A, mom, fucking
Yeah.
A." So I don't know if I'd recommend it. I think if you're in 7th grade, this could be a pivotal text for you. So I'd recommend it there. But otherwise,
I have
there's not
two
a lot
questions
for you.
for
Yeah, what's
you.
up, man?
So this is another movie that we brought up with a Trump figure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we'll get tired of the Trump figure?
I think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's hard to say because he's such an important part of our life and a very indicative part of what work culture is and
Mhm.
where the people are at. So if we want to be like accurate about this stuff, it's going to be represented there unless it's off screen and you just kind of feel the presence of it. But so it makes a lot of sense that it'd be in a lot of shit. But yeah, I do think people are going to get sick of it.
Yeah.
If they're not already sick of it.
Okay.
Are you sick of it?
I could see myself getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends. Like the more he pisses me off, the more I'm like, go ahead, make fun of him. I guess you know.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like, I'm sick of him. Like the more they pick him off, they're like, I don't want to fucking think about this guy.
You're right.
anymore.
That's a good point.
But he's also like objectively funny,
Yeah, he's a great villain.
and yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, Trump type villains have been in so many movies since the '80s. You know,
Yes.
it's just when he had a big ass tower and he sold sloppy steaks at the technology store. Do you know that?
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a big moment. And he made a board game.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's sick.
All right. My other question: what is Sadie Sink's character like? Because I feel that she has kind of been typecast a little bit,
As what?
just being like her character in The Whale or her character in The Stranger Things, where it's like just very pissed off teen.
She's not pissed off teen. She's a country bumpkin, super
thank
very
God,
very
thank God.
very earnest.
I think she has a good presence. I like her, and I
Mhm.
think she plays that well. But I'm tired of seeing her do that.
Yeah.
You know, like everything I've seen her in, she's just been like,
I mean, she was
grumpy
awful
all
in
the
The
time.
Whale.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I fucking hate that movie. I think everyone's really bad in The Whale.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she had a really tough role in that of being just the worst human alive. Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, she's the kind of person that goes up and sings and then gets tomato, tomato, and she's like, "What did I do? I'm speaking from the heart." So I thought she was very charming. They don't have a lot of chemistry, the two of them, but I thought it was sweet.
Sadie Sink was cast in Spider-Man 4. Did you see that?
I did see that, and people were like, Mary Jane, which is kind of silly because they have a Mary Jane, don't they?
They do. Unless they're doing multiverse stuff, they can do that.
Is there any validity behind that, or are people just like she's got red hair?
About her being Mary Jane?
Yeah,
I don't know. Again, if it's a multiverse movie, then it probably is.
I really hope it's not a multiverse movie.
I do too. I think everyone wants that, but Sony wants that.
Yeah, Sony.
I don't think
can
Marvel wants
choke on my
I don't
nuts.
think Marvel wants a multiverse movie, but Sony does, and that's been the big issue with why this is taking so long.
I'm so excited for that film. I saw a news story today that's like 2 new roles are being cast for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, cool. And then you scroll and it's like a teacher type and a strong, affirmative black woman. I'm like, all right, cool. This is such a cool news story. We're casting a person what works at the bodega. I don't know where we're at.
Yeah,
I really hate where we're at.
me too.
It's so stupid. They're casting an unknown scientist role. Cool.
Speaking of people having a bad time, let's talk about Novocaine.
Oh hell yeah, you're awesome. Novocaine, he can't feel pain, can he?
Nope.
He has a bae, doesn't he?
Yes,
She's sick as fuck, right?
she's cool. She's alright.
They fall in love in the first 30 minutes of this film, and
Mhm.
the first 30 minutes of the film was just a really solid rom-com. I thought
Yeah.
they were very charming together,
Mhm.
and I really wanted them to suck a fuck, and you know what? By God, they did. Oh hey, oh.
We're moving on.
This is like kind of cosmic. Oh, this is Loki? Is this the Loki song?
Oh, it might be.
I think this is Loki song.
Do you think it's Tom Hiddleston? Because he's like dead, like in the show now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's either
I didn't see
him or the
season.
lady.
Oh nope, it's him.
Okay. Who's the lady?
Oh, she was Lady Loki
The
or
Lady Loki.
I don't know her name.
Lady Loki. You think she'll be in this? Is she dead?
I don't know. I didn't see the second season.
But you know that Tom Hiddleston's dead in that one?
I believe he dies.
How many times have you fucking died?
I don't know. Too many. Does this guy do anything else?
Does
Hey,
fucking die?
The Life of Chuck comes out soon.
Life of Chuck. Are you up on Life of Chuck? You excited?
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
I'm misusing the phrase "Are you up on?" When you say "Are you up on?" that means like "Are you familiar with?" I know you're familiar with Life of Chuck.
Mhm.
I'm using it as like, "Are you excited for the Life of Chuck?"
I think you're
I need to
using it
stop
wrong.
this. Oh, you do? You
I
don't?
don't think you're using it wrong.
Oh well, I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
So I really thought that they were sweet. They have, and I think the most. Well, I think this is a great film, and I think that's just because every single part of it is engaging in some way and a little different, a little interesting, and a little like they're having fun with it. And so the first 30 minutes is fun because it's like a solid rom-com kind of thing and very sweet, I thought. But also you just get to see this dude's life, like what it would look like if you don't feel pain. And there's a lot of shit that I just wouldn't have thought, like wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
How many people do you think have this disease?
Is it real?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
I feel like we would know if it was. I don't.
There's
I don't
so
know.
many diseases out there. There's
There
so many
are.
shits. So I don't know. It could be. I could see it being real. But he's got little tennis balls on all of the edges of stuff, so they don't ram that shit.
Less than 100.
Less than 100. He can't eat shit. Oh yeah, less than 100 makes sense.
He can eat, but he has to be careful not to
Choke on his tongue.
bite his tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a good sitch. Jack Quaid.
Great. Love
Great.
him.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
I think this is his best he's been. I think he's so charming in this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. You talk about Novocaine now more.
Novocaine is a body horror movie,
Yes, it is.
and I think it rips.
Mm-hmm.
There's some gross stuff in here with his hands.
Really, his bone.
Yeah, his bones.
When that bone came out, I got so excited because
Oh,
I
yeah?
knew it was happening, and then I was just like, I just really want to see this happen, and then it happened, and I was like, fucking A. That's my shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I think. What do you think about the tone of this movie? I think some people think it's like intentionally, like unintentionally bad, like goofy, and I think it's really, really trying to like make fun of buddy cop movies and shit like that, and all this kind of. I don't know. I thought it was wonderful. I thought the humor really worked for me. How about you?
Yeah, it worked for me too. I wish people would go see this. You
Me
know,
too.
I'm gonna say that about all this stuff.
Well, we had a wonderful week of terrible performances for everything. Yeah, we had like 4 original films that
Mhm.
all like were bombing,
Yes.
and they were all quality.
Yeah.
It's just
I haven't
terrible.
seen. I haven't
to
seen
see.
Black Bag. You haven't either, right?
I haven't seen Black Bag. No, I wanna. I'm waiting for my daddy because
Mhm.
my daddy likes Soderbergh,
Cool.
and so we will see that together as friends.
But not like father son. Just
Not
as
like
friends.
father. Yeah, we're bros.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we're bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he starts to talk to me about father shit, I fucking like
Shut
give him a
down.
noogie.
Yeah.
And, like fucking and squirrel tap him.
Right.
Chug a beer with him.
As friends do.
As friends do. Yeah, as buddies. We got Jack Nicholson's son. He's kind of unhinged.
Yes.
Thought he was good.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, those were kind of nothing parts. So.
Mhm. Yeah, they're at least given like because he's so over the top and having fun with that. He's not supposed to be like a real person. He's just a caricature of a real person.
Yeah.
And he's spouting some crazy shit from the lines. So like him and the cops, they're having a lot of fucking fun, and I really like that because otherwise those characters are pretty perfunctory and just a means to an end or whatever. And now they get some stuff to do. They get to say some really kind of niche jokes about like tropes in like cop movies, which I thought was kind of fun.
Mhm.
I would recommend this a lot. I think it's the best non-Wick action movie of the Wickification. I said that in my
yeah,
review.
it's very unique, and he's not like a great fighter or anything. He's
Mhm.
just he's not invincible either. He can get killed. Do you have a favorite? I don't know, like injury in this movie?
It's the bone for sure.
The bone.
The bone bit where he breaks his arm.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking phenomenal. But I mean, they're all good. That's the thing with this movie. It's just consistently clever, and it's always having fun, and it's so excited to be doing what it's doing.
Mhm.
And there's not a lot of movies that feel like that. Even the wickification of shit. Like, that's the thing they get wrong. It's like, Wick has such a joy for every scene. It's like, what if he did this? That'd be so fucking fun. What if he fought Kingpin in a club and he fucking threw him off a balcony and he's still kicking? He's fucking sick as fuck. He's got weird-ass teeth.
Yeah.
And they do that all the time for those movies. But other shit, like Nobody has that great bus scene and stuff like that. And Violent Night has that great piece of shit energy to it. But there's not that consistent love of what they're doing
Yeah.
that Novocaine has.
Yeah. I think my favorite is when he is in handcuffs and he breaks his thumb.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I have double jointed thumbs. Look at my thumbs.
Oh fuck. For the readers at home, he's a freak.
Yeah, I can get out of
Oh, good lord! So you'd be great in this movie. They wouldn't have to do any fucking special effects. Like you could just show your freak ass hands off.
Yeah, I have all my fingers on my left hand are double jointed.
Oh, I have a lot of friends that have freak ass fingers. I wonder why. Do you think a lot of people have freak ass fingers, or do you think I'm attracting the freak ass finger people?
Any of them have hot dogs for fingers?
None of them have hot dogs for fingers like the funny film.
The funny film. Have you seen the A24 March Madness bracket?
No, I haven't.
All right.
Cool. What is it, buddy?
I think it's just a bracket they're doing where I think people are just like voting on the movies or whatever. But
Oh,
you can like bet which one's gonna win.
that makes a lot of sense. I think
Yeah.
I did see someone be like, I thought Hereditary was gonna take it and Midsummer beat it or something like that. I didn't know. I was without a context. So now
Yeah.
it makes so much fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't wait for the next share. This is awesome. I love this. This is incredible. I'll talk about Last Breath really quick.
Okay.
This is a film that's an adaptation of a documentary made by It's made by the same guy that made the documentary, which I think is interesting. And it's about a young man who dives, and he's diving with Simu Liu, which he so terribly didn't know his name. And then Woody Harrelson, known for Mr. Peanut, is also there. He's kind of the leader of their little mining operation. They're mining in the undersea times, and they're at the bottom of the ocean. They got to do some shit with pipes or whatever the hell. And then one of the dudes, his shit snaps. His little umbilical cord snaps, and that's not what you want. You usually want to have oxygen when you're down there on account of like breathing, and he didn't have that. So he's kind of screwed. So then Simulio says, all right, get to the top of this little bit here, and I'll try to pick you up or whatever. And then they just kind of have to wait in the little submarine until the people upstairs on the big boat can figure their shit out, and then they figure their shit out, and then they save them, and then it's whatever.
We'll have to see it.
Mm-hmm. But the big thing about this story is that he survived for 45 minutes without oxygen, which is like unheard of. And and he didn't sustain like any damages, and people just don't know why the fuck that happened. Like scientists are like, I don't know, something with pressure. I don't know. Like good for him. And so that's the cool part of the story. But that's like at the very end, and a lot of this is just kind of people waiting around. So it wasn't the bare knuckle experience that I was hoping for. People are finding it. It's fine.
Cool.
I thought it was like whatever. And also like I completely discount the experiences of that man.
Yeah.
Your turn to talk about one.
I guess we're gonna talk about the monkey. We can't remember if we already talked about the monkey. We're gonna talk about it again though.
Yes.
If we did.
Yeah, you start talking. I've started talking too much.
I think I saw this like a month ago, so I will rack my brain. I like this more than you do though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the kills are a lot of fun. I haven't really thought about it much since I saw it, obviously.
I think the kills are a little too fast for my liking.
You think so?
I wish it was more Final Destination.
Mm-hmm.
And less like. And I think a lot of the cool ones were in the trailer.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like the pool one,
The pool one,
the shotgun.
the shotgun.
I like that one though.
That one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing, I think the trailer works so fucking well for me, and I think it's so funny out of context, and then in context, I thought it was exhausting and boring. It's just the same fucking joke over and over again, and the way that they were talking just didn't have anything for me. Like, it felt super, like, I don't know. I like this kind of post-ironic humor and super silly shit, but I feel like I can usually tell if it's, like, from an intelligent spot, and they really know what they're doing, I guess. And this one really just felt so, like, mismanaged, I guess, the tone of it. I really didn't like the tone.
Yeah.
Which is strange, because this is my shit. I was really excited for this movie. I don't know. And all the elements of it, I think are funny, and I like it. And a lot of the shit out of context I like, but I really thought it was a slog.
Mm-hmm. I have an idea. I
Mhm.
think if we're still doing this at the end of the year, we have a lot of movies where actors are playing doubles.
Yes, we do.
This is one of those movies.
Yeah, it's true.
And I reckon that we rank them.
That'd be great. I think we got like 5.
Yeah.
That's
we got
incredible.
Sinners,
The Alto Nights in
The Alto
theaters
Nights. There's another one that's
Sinners, Alto Knights, Mickey 17.
Mickey 17.
I think Warner Brothers has 3. I
Yeah.
remember that. Alto Knights, Mickey 17, and Sinners. Those are the 3.
Yeah.
And then I think there's one more maybe, but yeah, we should do that. I agree.
Yeah.
I saw Grand Theft Hamlet.
Yes. Tell me about it.
It's about some fucking blokes from across the pond that during the novel coronavirus they couldn't do acting anymore, and so then they said we're gonna do Hamlet in the Grand Theft Auto Online. We're gonna make that happen. And this has been getting a lot of buzz. It's been at a lot of festivals. South by Southwest, you may know it, last year. Won some shit over at South by Southwest, and I'm kind of excited. And then the movie picked it up, and I watched it, and I thought it was not great. I think it's kind of boring, and there's some parts where like one of the dude's wives will come into the game and like stand around and have an emotional conversation about, you're on Grand Theft Auto too fucking much. I want to have sex with you. I want you to be engaged with my life, and you're just fucking on Grand Theft Auto.
So is that scripted or real?
I think it's probably scripted recreation. Those scenes read like that.
I find that funny.
It is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be like the emotional backbone of the movie.
Right.
Oh
my God.
Is them kind of falling to the prey of novel coronavirus, and then using this as an escape, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the emotional backbone of the movie. About the amazing power of artists triumphing over evil. And I thought it was kind of boring and not really funny. Oh shit. Here they come.
They're revealing another chair.
All right, what's the next chair gonna be? Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, it's all in Grand Theft Autoville. Oh, it is X-Men theme. This might be an exciting one.
Oh shit! But that's the X-Men '97 theme.
Oh shit! So it's gonna be like a little drawing.
It could be. Is it Hugh Jackman? Patrick Stewart.
I guess that's something. We didn't know he was
Alright.
going to be in this.
I mean, anybody could be in this at this point.
I guess so. All right. You heard about Logan?
I have.
Do you know
I
that?
don't even know if I care about these chairs. You know, I'm just like, do whatever. I don't. I'll be there, but whatever. You know.
Did you know that Logan is a secret Western?
Yes, I did. I saw it in black and white. I've only seen it once, and it was in black and white.
What?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Mhm.
Why would you do that?
I got the Blu-ray, and they said black and white or color, and I said black and white.
Because I'm a real film fan.
Yep.
Cool. What were we talking about? Grand Theft Hamlet.
Yes.
I think it's all you need to know.
Yep.
It's whatever. I mean, yeah. I think it would be maybe novel if you don't know what Grand Theft Auto Online is, and you're like, holy fuck, people do this?
Yeah.
But I did, and I've actually seen some fucking hilarious videos on YouTube about it already, so I kind of knew it was vibe.
Yeah.
I thought these people were like, whatever. And then they won an award afterwards, like for theater, like for innovation in theater. And they showed them going like, whoa, doing the fucking the Wojak face or whatever, and then that's how they end it. Kinda
Fascinating.
When I talk about it, it sounds funny, but it wasn't that funny.
All right. Interesting.
In the Lost Lands.
Okay.
I saw this with my friend Benjamin Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
We like kind of piece of shits, you know. This is from garbage auteur Paul W.S. Anderson.
Right.
The man behind Resident Evil, Event Horizon, which is a masterpiece,
Yes.
and AVP, and Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
This guy fucking rocks. And I really want to get into the Resident Evil franchise because my great friends Griffin and David of Blank Check were like really tight. They call those movies like a work of art, like as they go along of insanity. Garbage auteur is what people have called him, and
Better than Paul Thomas Anderson.
yeah,
Did you say?
for fucking real shit. This guy's not up his own ass. But do you know what the most endearing thing about this young man is?
What is it?
He married his star Mia Jovovich, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and every single movie he's made since, he's just like, my wife is so fucking hot. I'm putting her in all my movies, and she's in spandex, and then they just have a great relationship, and
Yeah.
I think that's so sick.
Isn't
Is there anything better than that?
Rob Zombie does something like that, right?
Yeah, Rob Zombie does something like that, but she's not always the star of his movies. But he is like, look at my hot wife. I love her so much, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, always. But if you look at all the posters for all of his fucking movies after like Resident Evil, they're all just Mila Jovovich showing some skin with like a gun or a sword, and it's just like fuck ass revolution or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think that's awesome. But he's kind of lost his luster over recently, kind of making like just regular boring bad movies, and this is also a boring bad movie. It's kind of interesting because they made it for really cheap by using like a video game, Blender or some shit to make it. Not, I don't think it is Blender, but along those lines. And it looks fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes I mean, it mostly looks like ass, but like it looks like a normal like big budget movie, like just trash heap like this, but made for cheap, which is kind of nice. And it's also got Dave Bautista in it, and he's having fun. They're both stoic or whatever. It's whatever. And it's based off of like a short story by the Game of Thrones man. I don't remember too much of this, so that's kind of the conversation I'm bringing to the table here.
That's okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll just quickly talk about Invincible season 3.
Do it.
This is the second best season, I think. I think there's a lot of
first one.
First one is still my favorite. The second season has, I don't know, it's not as interesting to me, and they have that like break. They had a break in the episodes where they did like the first 3 or 4, and then said we're gonna take like a couple months off.
That's pretty silly.
Yeah, and they kind of shot themselves in the foot. They killed the hype, which is unfortunate because the second half is better than the first half.
Huh. And they took a long time between 1 and 2, right?
They did, but this third season is out now, so they got it out within a year, which is normal, I guess, for TV. The animation still isn't great, but they saved all their animation budget for like the last 2 episodes, which do look really good.
Okay, copy.
Which is understandable because it's like one big, it's a lot of action.
That's cool.
But that's okay. I'm able to get past the animation. I think that the writing in the season is like really great.
Cool.
I think it's asking a lot of questions about the morality of superheroes in this universe. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I find it very interesting, and it's doing stuff that Marvel will never touch or do. And on a similar note, Daredevil season.
Oh, you watched
4.
this?
Yeah, Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I love the first 3 seasons. I think they're great. It's some of the best Marvel stuff ever.
What do you think about this?
I mean, it's not as good, but it's definitely the best like TV show that they've done by like leagues, by so much. They got the same showrunners to work on it and all that. And it's cool. There's not a lot of Daredevil thus far. It's a lot of just Matt Murdock doing Matt Murdock stuff.
I've heard it's like some of the most reworked stuff of all of the Marvel stuff.
It really is, because they had different showrunners, and it was going to be like 18 episodes, I think. And then they were like
crazy.
And they're like, no, and nobody wants that. We want the Netflix people back. So they got the Netflix people, and they've just been working on it forever. This has been in works for like 4 years, maybe.
Yeah.
They've had Charlie Cox show up and stuff. You know.
Cox. Yeah.
Yeah. He's really good though.
Yeah.
I think you should watch this show. You'd have to watch the first 3 seasons first, but which are better.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
probably never do that.
There's a really great scene in this that is like some of the best MCU writing like yet.
Oh, really?
Between John Bernthal, who plays Punisher.
I've heard of him from the back of trucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Matt Murdock, and they're getting a little argument in episode 4, and it's I don't know, it's really good writing.
That's sick.
I'm stoked to see where the rest of this season goes.
I'm glad to hear that they're doing something cool.
Yeah, it's exciting to like care about something like this.
That is cool.
Maybe he'll show up in this chair lineup. You know, Charlie Cox will be here.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'd love to see it.
Are they doing weekly?
Yeah, it's weekly.
All right. Well, let's go. I like having a weekly thing. My parents enjoy their television, and I've been kind of sitting in on that because now I'm living with my mummy and my poppy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, tuning into Severance or The Pit every week has been kind of nice.
Nice.
So that's cool. It's the and Invincible is weekly too. Yes.
It is. That season is over.
Gotcha. I watched an episode of that with the friends. I watched the first season of it, and I really, really liked the first season.
It's maybe my favorite superhero thing of the decade, with the exception of maybe the Batman.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really did love the first season. I just need to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
The animation is crazy. From what I saw of it, it is like the minimal amount that they could do.
It's not as bad as I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be.
There are a couple times I saw one part where they go down the stairs.
Yeah.
And I really couldn't believe it.
There's a funeral scene that's like pretty poor.
Yeah.
But again, the last 2 episodes, they're working hard.
Right.
They saved their budget for that, which is understandable because it's like Man of Steel level action going on here. You know?
And I mean it wasn't fair because I wasn't like engaged with the story because I didn't know where we were, and so I was just focused on the action and the animation stuff like that. So I was a little harsher on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only heard good things about
and it's,
the story. And
I don't know, it's rad because it's like directly following the comics for the most part. There's some areas that it deviates, but like The MCU doesn't do that. DC
Mhm.
doesn't ever do that. They, you know, they take ideas and concepts from the comics, but it's never like a beat for beat adaptation.
Mhm.
And this is, you know, considered one of the great comic books of the century, you know?
Have you read them?
I haven't. They're very big books.
They are. I've seen so. I've seen
So
them.
I would like to, though, because I like this universe. But that's cool because you get people online who are like, well, I know what's going to happen next, you know? You get ready, buckle in.
I do like that feeling. Of
Yeah.
People. Yeah. That's
So-
pretty fun. Well, I'm glad. That's
Mhm.
sick as hell. Anything else? Any like regular movies you've seen?
Yes,
or-
I watched Stepford Wives before coming here.
I need to watch
The
that.
1975 one, not the Nicole Kidman one.
I think I tried to watch it at some point and then it wasn't available.
Yeah.
Where'd you watch it?
It's on Tubi right now. It's,
Oh, God bless Tubi.
Yeah, it was really hard to find for a long time. I don't think it was on streaming, and you couldn't find it physically either. I'm not sure though. Had a really good idea of what was easy to find and what was hard to find back when I worked at a DVD store.
Mm-hmm.
I don't now though. You know.
I would need to watch. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
I think you should because there's a lot of you've obviously finished writing the script for God Committee. You
But
can't
there's a
change
lot
it,
of
but
that,
there is a
yeah.
lot of that. It's very Don't Worry Darling. Don't Worry Darling is like almost a direct rip off of this. Like it's kind of crazy how much of a rip off it is.
That's wonderful.
With the exception of it being like with the ending, you know.
Yeah.
But it's much smarter, and there's not an awful Harry Styles performance in the middle of it. You
that
know?
was funny. Do you remember when Chris Pine says, "Who wants to see the boy dance?" and then Harry Styles danced?
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I think it builds tension a lot better than Don't Worry Darling does. I'm not of the
Wait,
opinion.
what?
Yeah. I'm not of the opinion that Don't Worry Darling is like a 1-star movie. I don't think it's very good, but I don't think it's a 1-star.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's interesting. I love the twist. I think it's so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, it
And
does look
Florence
great. The
Pugh is
production design.
phenomenal.
She's great in
And the
it.
soundtrack's sick. It's got a lot of shit going for it. Chris Pine's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you hear that they actually had some like behind the scenes trouble on
I
that
did.
movie?
Yes.
Good God. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Who would know?
What?
But Stepford Wives is pretty good. You should check it out.
I think I fucking know.
I will tell you though. I will warn you. I don't know if this is the movie itself or it's Tubi, but it looked like shit. It looked really
Oh,
bad,
gotcha.
and I was a little like, oh man.
Tubi does get this shit to us by hook or by crook. Sometimes it feels like
Yeah,
they're just like whatever we got.
but
God bless them. God bless them. Put them in heaven. Put
Mhm.
all the Tubi staff in heaven and give them beautiful babes and hotties and copious amount of like drugs without consequence.
exactly.
Yeah, I
All right.
know what you think. I know what you think of that too. All right. Well, I love to be in this castle with you as
We're here.
always.
Come to High Fest again.
Come to High
come
Fest.
To High Fest. We'll
Oh
be
yeah.
there.
When's that at, Koopy?
April 4th, $5 to get in. I believe the doors open at 6:30.
This is actually a crazy coincidence. That's 2 days after my birthday.
It is.
Wow.
We'll be recording on your birthday next week. What do you want to talk about? Thought about this?
I thought about it a little bit. I think we could do that before trilogy talk that we've craved. But
Yeah.
we'd have to rewatch all of three.
We
of
would.
them. So that'd be kind of a bummer. I'll come up with something funny.
Cool. You have a week to decide.
I will. I'll do that. Thank you guys so much for the castle. I would like you to actually leave, and I think you guys are fucking perverts for being here. We're just talking here. I mean, we do sometimes invite you loyal subjects here, but sometimes we do not want you here. This time was more personal, and I really wish you didn't listen to this. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. No more chairs, by the way. The chairs are still going, but you don't get to see anymore.
What the fuck is she doing in the chairs?